for North Carolina can be a lot to handle.
This is Courtney Banghart's best team, and they won 29 games last year, Dave. They are a much improved offensive team.
On the top of the key, here's Toomey, 6'4", sophomore from Pennsylvania. Nyla lets that one fly and knocks it down to three-pointer.
Here's to the pinch right here, Dave. That's what I'm talking about. You got to knock those shots down. You're going to get them. You got to make them.
By Swain to keep that one alive. Haley Swain, 5'11" freshman.
2 freshmen in the starting lineup for Stanford. There's that back door with a floor spaced. What a great look, and that's what I'm talking about.
More good size for the Cardinal. She's 6'1". Shumfai will let fly. Got it.
Boy, that's a good-looking freshman, isn't it? Shumfai's got a great touch. It's impressive what she's done early on. I think she has a whole other level to get to.
Which is scary, coming off 16 rebounds the other day. Toomey wriggling free underneath for the basket.
Stanford was playing NC State. She is not on a minute restriction either, so this will be a much different looking team with Clardy on the floor for make a dish. You know, she's a pretty good cook.
Yes, rather gifted. And just a spectacular coach. Knocked down on a good looking jumper by Nyla Harris. So the Tar Heels with the ball, getting a good play downstairs for Toomey using her size.
And that's partly because you have freshmen on the floor that are playing significant minutes.
Grant into the game, feeds the big Harris, taking her time very nicely, good patience. Long one, and up and in by Shumfai.
That's her second triple of the game.
Outside the three coming into play. Navarre, the contact, gets it up and in. North Carolina wants to push it. Nyla will line up a long one and hit it. Nice touch.
Yeah, she's a tremendous asset. And 30 turnovers in their loss to Tennessee earlier in the year.
Nyla will knock that one down. She's starting to get rolling. Courtney Ogden, the junior out of Atlanta, will spin. Got it.
Really nice footwork in the paint. And
will pick up the foul.
It's just really good. Off 2 feet. Nice job by Courtney Ogden. You know, in the women's game.
Navarre has to kick it back outside. North Carolina at 13-3, trying to go to 3-1 in the conference. Nyla has been a big part of this resurgence in the first half.
Let them do it on their own and figure it out, right? Certainly, they've got to know that they're not a good free throw shooting team.
Shumfai did not come in hitting threes. Up top, Lapolo, the senior, California native, on a bounce feed, beautiful, and 2 points for Swain. North Carolina having trouble scoring it all of a sudden, but that one's going to be knocked down by Kelly. North Carolina looking to retake the lead. Grant, she can make the threes, 37%, and buries that one.
And on the other end, you go from good to better. Grant in the corner for a triple in transition.
Shumfai short on that one.
Good D by Toomey.
Grant pushing it. Right to the 10, tried to lay it off for Navarre. She'll lay in 2. And a timeout, Stanford. Lanny Grant will swing it. Under 3 minutes to go before halftime. Another touch for Toomey. Been a big part of the offense, you see why. Shumfai already hit 3 threes here in the first half. Swain will lift and got it. Nothing but net for Haley Swain.
How about Packer and Thacker? I can go back that far. How about Bones McKinney?
Yeah, Bones McKinney. We talked about him the other day. A heck of a player. Banked up and in by Lanny Grant and a coach as well.
They got to score quickly, though. I mean, turn down the post wide open. For a better shot, a 3, Eschmeyer. How about that? A lot of contact on that drive down the lane.
Tar Heels trying to break away here in the third, and up and in. Harris, much to handle there at 6'2".
I mean, she's wide and she's active and she gets early position inside. And Ogden in transition knocks down
drew the foul on Navarre and a chance for a three-point play.
Navarre puts her hand on her hip.
On the bounce, Toomey sticks it back outside. Harris, a nice look there to drop in two.
Yeah, good things happen.
Assist leader, top scorer. She had a 10-steal game against South Dakota State. Wriggling inside, and the Cardinal with a quick strike commits the offensive back to the previous play.
Watch this pass right here. Again, Arnie Salo up the lane, and when you have the weak side, and cutting is a fundamental in the game.
Polo finding the open shooter, and Clardy will knock that down.
There's Harris again, ahead of the basketball in transition.
Ijiwoye with the steal and lays it in.
Yeah, the tempo out of the locker room.
So Stanford cuts it to one. Harris on the high post. Looking for the guard, Kelly, with a pull-up pop. Yes. O'Gara looking to spin and stripped to the basketball by Navarre. Her outstanding defense again, and she'll drive it. Hand it off. Harris again to the other end, and will lay it in.
The rotation right here by India Navarre to dig in on the dribble. As soon as Nunu Agar turned her head, Navarre gets the strip. And
they talk about their depth and players who can do a lot of different things. Stevenson with a spin and denied. On some outstanding D by Sierra Toomey, who's really had a fine game. A scrap for the rebound, and North Carolina comes away with it. They go back for Toomey, the 6'4" sophomore, and the banker is good.
There was a different personnel grouping on the interior. This year, she's the focal point on the inside with Nyla Harris.
Long distance and buried by Clardy. What a nice answer for the Cardinal.
Yeah. No.
Clardy will kick into the corner, and a long one off target. Rebound comes free. Guerra inside, and will head to the line looking for a three-point play. And a big hoop for Stanford.
I mean, watch the work on the weak side to battle for this rebound. Nunu keeps it alive, and then watch her reaction after this. It's in the country, on the road.
Brooks trying to penetrate to her right, and made the shot.
What a smart take.
Yes.
I mean, smart. Stanford runs her off the three-point line. But Shumfai's, you know what I'm saying, Dave? Catch her on the pinch, turn and look at the basket.
Harris out of the double. And a good look underneath. It's Toomey to finish that.
Possession back up to a three-possession game. North Carolina doing a good job of moving the ball, finding the...
Ogden swinging to the foul line and nails it.
Yeah, good job running some good offense. Good horns in the last set.
Shot clock about a second behind the game clock right now. They'll get it to Ogden in the corner. Yes!
They are really trying to get points in the paint.
Vai inside, not there for her, and the rebound comes away to the Tar Heels.
Well, you knew you couldn't count on that in the second half because then the math happens.
And a foul as well on a big drive. And a terrific play. Clardy for the basket.
I mean, she fakes the dribble handoff, and it's a great read.
Now still plenty of time here for Stanford as we approach 5.5 minutes to go. Getting it down for Ogden. She'll bank in the basket.
They've had success out of this set.
Clardy on the roll. Eschmeyer, and a foul as well.
With your team for moments like this is winning time. You go back to horns because you've been successful.
Salo dumping it downstairs for Toomey on the spin for a basket.
I mean, it has been successful all game, and without Agara, and Agara Toomey has really developed. She might be one of the most improved players in the league. Watch the position she gets, and she goes to the offhand. When you're 6.
Can they do it again with 4 minutes left? Toomey with a dribble down. On the bounce, up and in, and a foul too.
Toomey for her play on the interior. He sees the double. It's a great dive on the backside by Kelly. I'd go to Courtney Ogden, absolutely late clock right here.
Ogden needs 3 seconds to get a shot in the air. Stops and pops for 2.
Got to really lock in right here if you're Stanford.
Toomey again, the focus underneath. That is tough to stop. They want Ogden to touch it every time down. She'll swing it. Clardy with a triple. Off the back of the iron. Ogden with the rebound. Right back up, banked it in.
She has money.
Clardy out of concussion protocol. Gives up the dribble. Ijiwoye on the drive. Lost it, got it back, bounced it, and two!
First 2 points of the second half for the freshman.
On a solo in the corner.
Good switch by Stanford.
She wants to drive it, scoops it, can't finish. And taking her time. Down to 2 seconds left. She will drive it and fire it and can't hit at the buzzer. That took a long time to develop.
There are strategies like this where you don't want time for an offensive rebound because you don't want to give the other team a chance. You'd rather go to OT, and that's the strategy that Kate Pay took.
Eschmeyer with a touch here. Backs it down into the blue and hits it.
Impressive.
With 2 minutes to go. That's the case for the Cardinal, though. Good feed underneath and a quick strike here for Harris.
It's a good call from the bench by Courtney Banghart. You force that switch and then you get Harris with her back to the basket.
Polo with the feed and the finish. Here's Ogden.
Ogden with one of the top defenders in the ACC on her.
Clardy drives it, a wild shot. Rebound is up, no good. Ijiwoye comes away with another offensive rebound. They keep it alive. Here's Ogden right down the lane. She lays it in.
Doesn't let Renaya Kelly tie her up and then makes the right read. The lane opens for Ogden.
5-6. Navarre leaning in. Heavy traffic. No. Ogden kept the rebound alive. No whistle. And the Polo on the money makes the pair. Winds up splitting on Tobacco Road, but a huge win for them against the top 20 team as they come to North Carolina and win it in overtime. Gutsy effort for the Cardinal down the stretch.